Hello everyone, I am Miss Divya Verma, Faculty of Social Science, Class 7, Mount Litra Z School, Jhansi. Students, in the last two lectures, we had discussed about lesson number 3 of history, that is the Delhi Sultans, and in that we had talked about the beginning of the Delhi Sultanate and its main dynasties that ruled in Delhi over time. And then we had talked about some sources of information that provided information about the Delhi Sultan, and then that is in that we have talked about Tariq or Tawarik, and then we had talked about in the last session the garrison towns and hinterlands and the expansion of Delhi Sultanate. Now today we will be talking about the system of slavery in Delhi Sultans and the Mukti system at the time of Khaljis and Tughlaqs. Okay, now here for administrating such a big empire of the Delhi Sultanate, they needed some reliable governors and administrators. So they favored their special slaves, means the गुलाम होते थे उनको फेवर किया था, rather than appointing other landed chieftains as governors. So they made some special slaves purchased for military services, which were called as bandagans in Persian language. And then these purchased slaves for military services were carefully trained to run some of the most important political offices in their kingdom. Now, since some slaves totally were dependent upon their master, so it was felt that these governors would always remain loyal to their masters. So we can say that this all comes under the system of slavery. What happened in the system of slavery in Delhi Sultans? Okay. Slavery was given also a new meaning by Delhi Sultanate as it began with the rule of the slave dynasty from Qutbuddin Aibak, as I have explained to you. This way, slaves were also given too much of power, and this system of slavery was kept high to claim loyalty and not for benefit or upliftment of slaves. These slaves were raised to the post of governors also, and the fact that slaves were raised to high position was liked by other men. So slaves were often disliked by the other subjects of that sultanate. So this was all about the system of slavery I had talked about. Now let us know about some administration part here. What happened was that the monarch of the dynasties, the Khalji dynasty and the Tughlaq dynasty, the rulers appointed some military commanders as governors of territories of different size of these areas. Means some areas were allotted some military commanders by these Khaljis and Tughlaqs, and these such land or areas were called as इकता. Means जिस जगह पर military commanders खलजीज और तुगलक ने रखे थे उस लैंड को दिल्ली सल्तनत में इकता के नाम से जाना जाता था. एंड द होल्डर, उस लैंड का जो होल्डर रहता था, इकता का होल्डर, वॉज नोन एज इकतादार और मुक्ति. सो व्हाट वाज मुक्ति in the Delhi Sultanate? Mukti was a holder of a large territory, that is of Ikta, from where he used to collect the land revenue for maintaining his personal establishments as well as military contingent, and the Mukti was also responsible for suppressing the local rebels. So the duties of Muktis or the functions of Muktis was to lead the military campaigns, then to maintain the law and order in their Iktas, means that land those were ruling, and to collect revenue from their ikta and paid salary to their soldiers from those revenues, from these revenues. Now, as to ensure that muktis perform their duties properly, some steps were taken to ensure that muktis perform their duties properly. So what were those steps? So first we can say that the offices were not made hereditary, means so that they cannot say that this is only theirs. So the offices were not made hereditary, means they were assigned iktas for a short period of time before being transferred. Okay, then accountants were appointed to check the amount of revenue collected by the muktis, and also the care was taken that the muktis collect only the taxes prescribed by the state, means जितना प्रिस्क्राइब होता था स्टेट की तरफ से उतना ही कलेक्ट कर रहे हैं या उससे ज़्यादा ले रहे हैं, ये भी चेक रखा जाता था. एंड देन what was there, he kept, it was also checked that he kept the required number of soldiers. कहीं ज़्यादा soldiers तो नहीं रख रखे हैं इन्होंने. Okay, so this was all about the steps taken to ensure that muktis perform the duties properly. So in today's session we had talked about the slaves administration of the slaves, means how the system of slavery works. Then I have told you about the ikta system, about the ikta systems, and what about the mukti system, happened in the time of Khaljis, at the time of Khaljis and Tughlaqs. Now in the next session I'll be explaining you about the taxes collected, what were the taxes collected under Alauddin Khalji, and then I will be talking about the Mongol invasions impact that has been put on the Delhi Sultanate, means what was the impact. So in the next session we'll be finishing up this chapter, so go through the lectures again and the NCERT book websites. Thank you.